Hello. In this little video, I'd like to show you how to start adding activities and assignments, things that will either give content or allow you to grade your students in Moodle. Now you notice I already have topics set up over here. It's really important that you set up your grades before you do this activity. It'll save you a lot of time if you set up your grades first. So if you haven't done that already, go back and watch the grades video before you do this one. Also, I've said before, if you haven't really designed your course yet and thought through it on paper or on a Word document or Google Doc, I recommend doing that first. Use technology that's easy for you when you start setting it up. Once you have that done, this is how you put it in Moodle. So anything that has one of these colored icons on the side is an activity that you can add. These are all activities or resources. Oh, sorry, little parentheses. Be sure you have edit mode turned on. If you don't see these icons, it's probably because you haven't turned on edit mode. So your first activity that comes standard in every course is announcements. And it says forum above this. So to see what that is and really change it, click on edit settings. And this allows you to change everything in this. So you'll notice you have a little box here where you can put in whatever information you want. You can insert images by entering a URL of a video. You can insert videos. You can insert emojis. Anything like that you want. So this is your area to add content. There's an icon here for videos. This will record your video from Moodle. I don't recommend using this though because it takes up a lot of server space. So instead, use record videos and store them on YouTube or Vimeo or something, Google Drive, something else, and then put in the link using this symbol. So you can add any content you want in this area. Then you go down, and the next thing you want to do is say availability. If you click due date and put in any date here, it will automatically add it to the student's calendar. And that's really helpful for the students to know when assignments are done or are due. Also, it will show the due date on the student's Moodle page when they log in. So add a due date right away. Subscription and tracking is for this. Okay, I'm going to take that off for this first forum because this is just announcements. There's no due date. Subscription and tracking is where you decide whether or not you want to automatically send an email to students with this content. Only do that with the announcements. The announcements, it says forced subscription. That means anything you put here will be emailed to the students already. It's a great tool, but it'll overwhelm them if you have a big class and do this with all of it. I'll talk about adding the grading stuff in just a minute. But those are the basic things. With activity completion, for announcements, I don't want this to ever be marked complete. I want them to always have this ready to go. So I don't indicate completion. I'm going to save and display. And so when students log in, they'll see something like this. And once you add a discussion topic, like let's say, welcome to class. And you put in some text there, and you post this, it will automatically be emailed to everyone in the class. And it will also appear here in the forum, so students can always come here and find it again. So it's a really nice tool for mass emails and collecting the mass emails you have to do. Okay, I'm going to go back over to general so I can see all the topics. Let's say I want to add an activity for nonfiction. And the first one I want to add, I'll try to add another forum because we tried that once. Your first writing assignment, open in some random text, but you put in whatever the assignment is, and you feel free to use lots of emojis and images, make it fun. With this one, this will be due on August 30th, just for fun. It always puts a time here of when you create the assignment. I don't know why it does that. the assignment's never due right at the moment you create it. But that's how that works. With this one, I want this to be graded. So I'm going to go here to whole form grading, and I'm going to type, I want to have it be by points, maximum grade of 100, that sounds good. With this one, I'll do simple direct grading. I'll explain more about how to grade assignments later on in another video. And here's the part that's cool. This is why you set up your gradebook. Now you can click here and say, this is nonfiction. I'm going to put it in that column, and Moodle will automatically put this assignment in the right place in your gradebook and do all the calculations for the course based on that. And then activity completion. I'm going to make this so that students can only mark this correct if they post their discussion and reply. So I want them to create a discussion, not just post a total of 1, but they have to create a discussion and they have to reply to 2 of their colleagues. And if you put expect completed on, I don't usually use that because it puts it on the calendar twice. It'll already show that with the grade or with the due date up here. So I don't usually put an expect completion on. I expect that to be the due date. But what this will do is there's a tool coming up that will show, let the students see what work they have to do still in the course. And they can't get that little green check unless they post a discussion and reply to 2 people. So it's a way of reminding the students that they have to complete the assignment and praising them when they do. So I'm going to save and display it. So when the student clicks on this is what they'll see. The student will have to click to add a discussion topic. My wonderful summer. They type their text here or copy and paste from another source, or they put in a link to another document, whatever you want them to do. They post it, and now you have your first work coming into the course. When you want to grade it, you click here, and you'll see I can't show you how to grade it yet because I posted that as myself. I'll have to show you that in the next one. But you'll see the post. If someone else replies to this, any of the other students can click it. They can read this, and then they can reply. I don't have a reply button here because I am the person who posted it, but other students can do that. So that's how you use forums. Forums are fantastic tools So the forums are fantastic tools for material that you want all the students to see. So forums let people talk to each other. And in writing or other assignments where you want groups to comment on each other's work, forums are a fantastic way to do that and monitor the feedback people are giving each other in writing. So that's all I'll talk about in this video. In the next video, I'll talk about assignments, which are tasks that other students can't see. So for forums, other students can see the work. For assignments, only you can see it. Only you and the student who submitted it. So that will be my next video.